Zeno. Is he just a stupid child with a lot of power? Or does he have something about him? I'm here to tell you today what I think about Zeno. And it might just surprise you. Probably not. Anyway, we're going to talk about Zeno today. And this is the man, the myth, the legends themselves. One thing should be mentioned. He was supposed to be omnipotent. He clearly is not omnipotent in any form, as there is double him, which means if there's more than one of him in one future, that means other futures have him as well, which is kind of scary when you think about it. But what is Zeno, and is he more dangerous than we can understand? We know Beerus and Champa and more than likely all the gods of destructions greatly fear him because of his power. But do they fear him because of his power, or do they fear him because of his lack of care for other inhabitants? From what we've seen from this Tournament of Power, the Zenos can just remove a universe from entire existence on a whim. They didn't do anything really to Zeno, but Zeno got rid of them with a smile and a dance. They are more than happy. They get excited when each combatant is taken out of the arena, because that's just another chance for them to destroy. And I think we got to look at something here that's probably people might not have paid much attention to, but now that they've actually erased the universe, I think it's definitely worth putting some information towards. At the beginning of Dragon Ball Super, this beginning of this whole new arc that we were in, the new art style and everything, we open with Zeno and Zeno playing a game of marbles with planets. Now, we don't know if this is just a game, but I am on the belief that this was not just a game. I think they were legitimately destroying planets. And if that's the case, that is frightening. The Zenos just killed billions, if not more, of people on the planets. And they did it as a fun game. They didn't even think about it. So, is Zeno really just a child who wants to play games and who just needs to have a friend? Or is he a guy who doesn't care about others? Does he have a detachment from other humans and other creatures in the world, and everybody is just his little plaything? It's coming off more and more like that. Like, I don't think Zeno actually has a thought about what he's doing. I don't think that he realizes that he's not just destroying a universe or erasing a universe. He's erasing a multitude of people. He even said that, we were told that Shinkan said that he was thinking about removing planets just because he was unhappy with how, I guess, full the universes were. Or was he just bored and he's like, you know what, I want to make some room. We know that he got angry and destroyed many universes in the past. They made sure to let us know about that. And I think it's kind of scary when you think about it, that the Zenos, not only can they just erase anyone at any time, which they've shown, they'll do it without even a second guess. If they really wanted to, they could erase the combatants as soon as they fall out of the arena. But I think they get more joy out of doing a whole lot of them. And I don't think that this means that Zeno is evil. A lot of people probably consider that. Is Zeno evil? No, I don't think that he's evil. I don't think he can be evil, because he is omnipotent in the way that he is everything and anything else is just his play toy. If that is indeed the Zeno that we have, that's going to take this arc and really the entire series of Super and Dragon Ball in a very dark direction when you really start to dissect it and think about this. Like, the Zenos just do what they do because they get a joy out of it. They don't care who they hurt. They don't care what happens to anyone, because in their head, it's just a game. They're like Goku, but worse, because it's like Goku without any empathy. And that's not a good thing, because the Zenos are all powerful and they have control over everything. Now, he could just be a silly little guy who just likes to destroy every now and again because he thinks it's fun, but That's the way I see him. I see him as kind of a monster, really, when you think about it. I just can't get over the fact that him and the future Zeno are dancing and laughing and doing so much joy on their destruction of a universe, complete annihilation of millions of people on one universe, if not billions. It's just astounding. So Zeno may be even worse than Zamasu and his plan, because Zeno, he can do it, unlike Zamasu, who could do it, but Zeno can do it anytime he wants. And maybe, just maybe, this is the reason why no one tried to stop Zamasu. Maybe Zeno didn't care about others being destroyed. He didn't see a problem with it. Maybe the Daishinkan wanted everyone else, the god of destructions, to be destroyed, the Kais to be destroyed. What if this is part of his plan? What if he knows that Zeno is just a child who doesn't have any regard for anything and everything, and he uses that to his advantage to get what he wants? He seems to be the only one who Zeno will not be ready to destroy. Is that because is that because he is their caretaker and they know that they need him? What if they figure that they don't need him? Could they just erase him as well? Would they? Is the Daishinkan just manipulating Zeno's need for playing with destruction and them not even realizing what they're doing? Is it really just a game to them, and they think that it can be just a game over and then they can just reset button? What is the story behind the Zenos? I really hope that Dragon Ball Super opens this theory up, because I want to know more about the Zenos personally, and that's just my thinking on it. Anyway, that is the end of the video. Remember to praise me, revere me, and bring my channel divinity by hitting that like button, also ringing the bell of excellence. I'm out, you filthy ningans. # it's happening.